This video is brought to you by PayPal, helping you seize the season when holiday gift-spiration strikes. Shop the globe today.
It's the list you've been waiting for. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best movies of 2017.
Millie, I'm about to get naked back here, so no bacon.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be breaking down the best films of the past year, from comedy to horror and everything in between. This list is guaranteed to have you reminiscing over all the great movies that were released in 2017.
You gotta stay with me, boy. We don't know where we are.
Number 10, Blade Runner 2049. The long-awaited sequel to Blade Runner, Ridley Scott's seminal 1982 neo-noir sci-fi masterpiece, didn't disappoint. The film is a visual delight, made that much easier on the eyes thanks to its brilliant directing and numerous great performances, including those from stars Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling. Blade Runner 2049 never makes you feel like it's standing on the shoulders of its predecessor. Instead, director Denis Villeneuve crafted more of a companion piece than a sequel, which enhances the mythos of the original while retaining its own identity.
You do not know what pain is yet. You will learn.
Number 9, Thor Ragnarok. We dare say that Thor Ragnarok is the most fun movie from 2017. It features a slew of new character additions, including big names like Cate Blanchett and Jeff Goldblum, two actors who, let's be honest, never disappoint. Taika Waititi, whose previous works include What We Do in the Shadows and Hunt for the Wilder People, a couple of indie classics, directs this with serious verve. And it's jam-packed with hilarious banter, incredible action sequences, and enough Marvel Cinematic Universe references and cameos to keep hardcore fans enthralled from scene to scene.
So if you found Odin, you'd all return to Asgard promptly.
Oh yes, promptly.
Great. Allow me to help you.
Between this film and Spider-Man Homecoming, we think it's safe to say that Marvel had a pretty good year. Number 8, Wonder Woman. Finally, a DC Extended Universe film that not only made $1 billion at the box office, but was actually well worth the price of admission. Wonder Woman is the female superhero flick the world has been waiting far, far too long for. It was a massive critical success, with much praise for Gal Gadot, who manages to humanize one of the most iconic characters in comic book history, while kicking ass.
And there's not a whole lot you and I can do about that. I mean, we can get back to London and try to get to the men who can.
I'm the man who can.
The film also stars Chris Pine and Danny Huston, and features amazing production design inspired by Greek mythology, as well as some of the best directing of the year, courtesy of Patty Jenkins. Wonder Woman has set the benchmark pretty damn high.
Above average.
Number 7, Baby Driver. From the cast to the director to the writing to the soundtrack, cool heist flick Baby Driver has quality in spades. Ansel Elgort shines as Baby, an Atlanta-based getaway driver whose earbuds are practically glued inside his listening orifices.
Shake, shake, shake the tail feather, baby.
Sharing screen space with Tinseltown heavyweights like Jon Hamm and Jamie Foxx,
The moment you catch feelings is the moment you catch a bullet.
Elgort more than holds his own, making it clear he deserves a spot at the table with the rest of the hottest Hollywood up-and-comers. Directed by Edgar Wright, the British auteur with a penchant for quick cuts, faster dialogue, and tightly woven, adrenaline-packed action sequences, Baby Driver is the film that had the best word of mouth in 2017. Number 6, It. This was certainly the, It film of 2017. Based on the iconic 1986 Stephen King novel, this lively horror flick is without a doubt one of the scariest films of the year, but also one of the best. The acting is stellar, featuring a cast of incredible child actors. Seriously, where do they keep finding these kids? Not to mention Bill Skarsgård, whose take on the creepy murder clown Pennywise is truly terrifying. It is one of those rare films that broke free of the genre restrictions and became both a massive critical and commercial success. If you finished watching and crave more adventures with the Losers Club, don't worry. It Chapter 2 is scheduled for release in the fall of 2019. Number 5, Logan. If this is the future of superhero movies, we're 100% down for it.
I like those. They make you look younger.
Logan picks up with an aging Wolverine, who, along with a disease-riddled Professor X, works to overcome his rapidly declining powers in order to protect a young mutant named Laura.
Laura. No. No. Move! Go!
The film is unlike any superhero movie you've ever seen. featuring incredible performances from Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, as well as newcomer Daphne Keane, who will make you laugh, cry, and cheer before the credits roll.
I don't know how you got me here, but thank you.
De nada.
Yeah. You can talk?
Second only to It as the highest-grossing R-rated film of the year, Logan is full of down-and-dirty action sequences other X-Men films simply can't compete with. This is Wolverine like you've never seen him before. Number 4, The Big Sick. Perhaps the most surprising film to make our list, The Big Sick is a heartwarming comedy with some serious dramatic bite.
Your driver will be ready as soon as he puts on his pants.
Thanks to the performances of lead actors Kumail Nanjiani, of Silicon Valley fame, and Zoe Kazan, the plot focuses on the relationship between two people of different cultural origins, forced to endure each other's crazy families after one of them falls ill.
She's fine. She is at City View Hospital in Chicago in a medically induced coma. But the doctors say that all... Yes, I did say coma.
It's loosely based on Nanjiani's real-life relationship with the Big Sick co-writer Emily V. Gordon. A critical and somewhat unexpected commercial success, The Big Sick is a delightfully engaging movie with an awesome supporting cast that mixes in a few tears with the laughs. Number 3, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Star Wars The Force Awakens and Rogue One: A Star Wars Story cracked our list of the year's best films in 2015 and 2016 respectively.
I'll drop you to Panema Terminal.
So it should come as no surprise that The Last Jedi has managed to keep the streak alive. The film stands out from recent Star Wars flicks in that it features both the return of Luke Skywalker and the final appearance of Carrie Fisher in the role of General Leia Organa, though she'll always be Princess Leia to us. Written and directed by Rian Johnson, the film is a roller coaster ride of intergalactic space battles and unforeseen twists guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Number 2, Dunkirk. A surefire Oscar nominee, Dunkirk is a World War II epic which tells the story of the famous evacuation of 1940, which saw more than 300,000 Allied troops rescued from the beaches of the northern French town after they were trapped by the German army.
We shall never surrender.
Proving once again that almost everything he touches turns to cinematic gold, director Christopher Nolan is in fine form, weaving together a pulse-pounding narrative, light on dialogue, which never attempts to glamorize the historical event it's depicting. Critics were quick to call it one of the greatest war movies of all time, but for now, we'll simply call it the greatest war movie of the year. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Five, 4,
3, 2.
He's a wild creature. We can't ask him to be anything else.
Lady Bird, is that your given name?
Yeah.
Why is it in quotes?
I gave it to myself. It's given to me by me.
I could see you as Dracula, Frankenstein.
I'm not Frankenstein.
I'm Hero.
Number 1, Get Out.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out! The most talked about and widely celebrated horror film of the year, Get Out easily naps the top spot on our list thanks to its visual style, unique narrative, and biting social commentary on race relations in America. Comedian Jordan Peele's feature debut tells the story of interracial couple Chris and Rose, who traveled to Rose's parents' house for a get-together.
They know I'm black.
No. Should they?
But as with all horror movies, something is amiss, and Chris suspects Rose's family has something quite sinister planned for him. A tense and often very funny thriller, with 2017's best shock and awe value per scene, Get Out is the horror flick people will be talking about for years to come.
This video has been brought to you by PayPal. This holiday, seize the season at millions of online retailers. Shop the globe today. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.